Hello, my name is Choa, and I'm a 3rd-file Rook player. Nice to meet you. Today I want to talk about pawn to 4-file rapid attack, as usual. I hope you enjoy watching. By the way, it's really cold outside, isn't it? It's like after I made a joke. It's really sad to say that. Alright, now let's talk about Shogi. So for convenience, the board is reversed. Now, I moved pawn to 9-5. Actually, in my last video, I explained pawn to 9-5 is too risky. So why did I move the pawn to 4-5? I mean pawn to 9-5 instead of silver to 7-2? Well, there are two ways to make a decision. One is how you feel today. It's totally up to you. And the other is what strategy your opponent often uses. So for example, if the opponent often uses static rook and a Guma strategy like this, you may move pawn to 9-5. Conversely, if the opponent really likes the attack, like this, you may move silver to 7-2. In short, it depends on how you feel or your opponent. By the way, I decided to move pawn to 9-5 because I just wanted to move pawn to 9-5. There was no reason. Then pawn to 3-6, king to 6-2, pawn to 4-6, king to 7-2, silver to 5-7, king to 8-2, pawn to 4-5. Since I moved silver to 4-8 and 5-7 and pawn to 4-5. I think it's a rare case. I moved rook to 4-2 and the opponent moved pawn to 3-5. There are many ways to move, but I moved go to 3-2. This move was neither good nor bad. Then takes. So much taking is going, and I moved silver to 3-5. But actually, silver to 3-5 was a questionable move. I should have moved bishop to 6-4, bishop dropped 6-4, or silver to 7-2, and castled my king to Mino. Since they moved pawn to 4-8, but if he had moved bishop to 6-6, I would have been in trouble. If I move rook to 4-9 promote, then rook to 4-8, rook takes 2-9, dragon takes, rook to 4-1 promote, and my gold will be taken. So that's a huge problem. I wish it were Mino Castle. Since he dropped his pawn, I could castle my king to Mino. So bishop takes 6-6. But silver to 4-4 was another bad move. I should have dropped bishop to 6-4 first. So I moved silver to 4-4 and then pawn to 2-4, pawn takes 2-4, rook takes 2-4, pawn to 2-3, rook to 2-8, and I finally drop bishop. However, if the opponent had moved rook to 2-5, I could have not moved bishop to 6, and he moved rook to 1-8. I moved pawn to 5-4, but it was a questionable move. I should drop pawn to 3-8. If the opponent takes, then bishop takes 1-9. Promote. So I moved pawn to 5-4, pawn to 4-7, pawn to 5-5, pawn to 8-6, rook to 5-2, pawn takes 5-5, silver takes, bishop to 7-7, pawn to 5-6, silver to 4-8. Now, I moved pawn dropped 4-6. It was not bad, but there was a better move, which is rook to 5-4. Then he would move rook to 3-8 and silver to 4-4, and he has to move rook to 1-8 and pawn to 3-6. The purpose of pawn to 3-6 is that Gote will move silver to 5-5 next. Don't you think that it's a smart idea? No one? Okay, I don't care. So pawn dropped 4-6, silver to 6-8, pawn takes, silver takes, silver to 4-6, silver takes, bishop takes. Believe it or not, Sante was advantageous. He moved gold to 4-7. But if he had moved bishop takes 1-1, I would have been in trouble. Then, if I move pawn to 1-7 promote, silver takes, bishop takes, promote, and lance dropped 5-5, and I would have been in trouble. So Gote would drop silver to 5-7. Then lance dropped 5-9, silver takes 5-8, gold takes, gold to 2-8, pawn to 5-3, rook takes to 8, bishop takes promote, horse takes to 1, and center is advantageous too. So due to the fact that he moved gold to 4-7, I kind of had a chance. So takes, dropped, takes, dropped, takes, and I moved gold to 5-7, but actually silver to 5-7 was better. Then he escaped his gold, and gold takes 5-8, but it was a bad move. I should have dropped silver to 2-7. That way his rook is in checkmate. Since he moves rook to 1-8, I was lucky, but if he had moved rook to 2-8, I would have been in trouble. For your reference, my game went like this. Alright, so silver to 6-6 and doesn't promote was a bad move. I should have moved silver to 6-8. What's the difference between these two? Well, if I had moved silver to 6-8, next I could take silver to 6-9, doesn't promote, and it's actually a threat mate. So for example, pawn to 6-2. Silver takes 6-9, doesn't promote, and it's actually threat mate, which is silver to 7-8, king to 8-8, or king to 9-8, and gold dropped 8-7. So because I moved silver to 6-6, I was gonna lose. Rook 2-4-1 was definitely a bad move. You know why? It's because it's an endgame. In Japanese proverb called kakugen, in the endgame, speed is more important than material. This means that even if my rook will be taken, it's not a threat mate or brick mate or something, so that's no problem. However, to 6-2 was a bad move. If he had moved to 5-2, I would have lost. What's the difference between these two? Well, if he had moved to 5-2, it's a threat mate, which is bishop to 7-1. Specifically, rook to 4-7 promote, bishop dropped 7-1, rook takes, horse takes, king takes, gold to 6-2, king to 8-2, gold takes 7-2, and if I take this, rook to 6-2, so I could only move king to 9-2 or 9-3, but if king to 9-2, lance drops 9-4, silver to 9-3, gold to 8-2, and checkmate. Also, if king to 9-3, silver to 8-2, and there's no way. Whereas to 6-2 was not a threat mate, because even he moves bishop to 7-1, I could just take this by my rook. So specifically, rook to 4-7 promote, bishop dropped 7-1, rook takes, and toad takes was not a check, so I will win by just moving to. Alright, that's it for today. If you have any questions or feedbacks or something like that, please write a comment below. If you like this video, please subscribe and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and see you again.